AMDK, Ang Mo Tua Ki. What does it mean? Ang Mo means white people, Tua Ki means big cock, big shot. It is true that some Ang Mo really think they Tua Ki, but today's topic is not about AMDK, but more on this Singapore cycling community and if cyclists should be allowed on any roads or not. I remember the old days where people ask me if I have a BM. I'll say yes, I have BMX. For those who don't know, in Singapore there are currently 460 kilometers of cycling paths. The cycling paths will be expanded to 800 kilometers by 2023, and by 2030 we will have 1,300 kilometers. And do you know how big is Singapore or not? Singapore land area 710 square kilometers. From east to west only 50 kilometers. From north to south 26 kilometers. So by 2023 800 kilometers of cycling path. But is it enough to deter cyclists from going onto roads or not? I'm not sure.
Dangerous because of the vehicle. They are going at very high speed.
The vehicles that are slow speed are at Comfort Driving Center and Safety Road Park.
So the attitude of the drivers, the motorists, because some of the vehicles they purposely come close to cyclists and trying to push you off the road.
I've been hit twice in Singapore.
I've been here my whole life in Singapore. I ride my BMX, no problem one.
Drivers that had no clue that I was there.
Don't bluff me, brother. You so big size they cannot see you.
And I was going to turn at a junction. I gave my hand signal, but apparently the driver didn't see me, and yeah, he just ran into me.
I don't think there's a motivation behind them trying to hinder us.
You don't pay road tax, so get off the road, but then you don't pay road tax for bicycles in every country I know.
Let's say I feel less safe cycling on the roads of Singapore than cycling on the roads of pretty much any other country I've cycled in.
In your home country, what is the attitude of motorists towards cyclists?
Varies from place to place, but yeah, I'd say it's a bit more dangerous here, put it that way.
There will be 3 points in my discussion or debate today. Point 1, safety. Since it's so dangerous, why don't you cycle at a safer place? What are you doing now is basically bungee jump without the rope or jogging without your pants. Sounds wrong. Okay, I know. You French kissing someone who is infected with COVID now. Jokes aside, let me show you where and how you can cycle safely and at the same time look at beautiful scenery. Just take a look at the first one I'm going to share with you, like Ang Mo Kio and Lornie. First, if we take the advanced route, it's going to be 16 kilometers. So 2 rounds will be 32 kilometers. Well, it's almost the whole of Singapore already. Next, you get to see beautiful scenery from Lornie Park Connector to Macritchie Reservoir, Lotus Garden, Recycle Hill, AMK Indoor Terrarium. But why, die, you need to cycle on the road? Singapore road so small already. How come? People say it's very dangerous to cycle on Singapore road already. So if you treasure your life, please ride safely. And since they are designated cycling areas and paths, right? So many, 800 kilometers by 2023. So you are using it to exercise and keep fit. Use those cycling paths. Then this comes to my second point, for health. Exercise is good. I'm not trying to stop anyone from exercising, but there are better ways and many other ways to exercise for health, okay? Since cycling is considered a cardio, let me rank for you all the top 10 cardio exercise in my opinion. So you can see in this list there are exercises that burns more calories, and most of the exercises are much more safer than you riding and cycling on the road. And if you die one cycling, you can do those indoor cycling or spin class, or even buy an indoor cycling bicycle at home from Taobao, very cheap. Okay, less than $100, you can do it at home already, and you can watch movie at the same time. So good. Cyclists ride on the road, right? But once it hit the red light, they go on pavement. Worse, they take the road, and when there's a zebra crossing or pedestrian crossing, they become the pedestrian on wheels. What I'm driving at is cyclists, like drivers, behave differently, think differently, act differently, and some are very inconsiderate, immature, and dangerous, which makes drivers stereotype and then hate cyclists as a whole. It becomes a vicious cycle. Okay? Then you will cost Singapore billions and billions of dollars to make Singapore roads a bicycle-friendly nation. So I would think that using the money for something else will be better, like helping the poor, I don't know, or those affected by COVID now, What do you think?